So I have a problem, or maybe it would be more accurate to say I had a problem. A couple of months ago, I realized that I was on social media north of 2 hours a day. And so I decided to act upon it and create limitations for myself. I first went from 1 hour and realized I was hitting it every day to 30 minutes, then 15 minutes. But I couldn't leave it completely since I have a podcast. Plug! It's the way I connect with people. But there are two people on my podcast. The people I actually talk with and share contact with, I can just spend time with them. But because I kept hitting that mark, I felt like I wasn't in control anymore. So I decided to do like Matt Diavella and Thomas Bragg, hence the Yes Fury sweatshirt, and seek discomfort by eliminating all access to social media for 30 days. I deleted Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat and Facebook from my phone and limited the access I had on my computer. Though I believe social media can be really great and create connections between people, I also believe that it creates a generation of people who can be more lonely and depressed than ever before. So I decided to make this whole experiment about creating connections, creating deeper connections, and also being more purposeful about using the time that I had on my hands. So I tried to see my friends more. I also tried to use my time more effectively and purposefully by not replacing all my social media time with Netflix or YouTube. Though I have to add, I did spend much more time on YouTube than I was before. Sharing became much more purposeful. Part of this challenge was also trying to use my time more purposefully. So rather than just watching Netflix and YouTube, I decided to read more. I bought some new books and finally started making a dent on some books I had already started. In addition, I decided to really focus on my morning routine since I saw that the mornings were where I was consuming a lot of social media and I wanted to replace it with more meaningful acts. So I used to wake up and go on my phone and only get up 10 minutes later. Now by that time I have done my 5 minutes of meditation and started a morning workout. Now I started to wake up at 8:30 most mornings, so I would have time to be able to meditate, work out, do some reading, some studying, and eat before I went to school. I did realize that I was also consuming more YouTube, but to a certain extent it felt more purposeful and creative. I really wanted to diversify my time, but obviously this didn't make me some productivity hero. I am flawed, as shows my YouTube consumption that obviously raised, but I did notice a mental difference where I felt much more light and more purposeful about my use of my time. I was much more aware about what I was doing, which might be just placebo effect, but I still think it's quite important. I truly believe that boredom enhances creativity, so during the time I was already thinking about this video and I finally finished editing the video of my Los Angeles trip, and I was just much more open to reading books. And now that I am back to using social media, I've really seen that I am more purposeful about my use. I'm no longer really falling down the rabbit hole as much as I was. I just go on for a few minutes, just check up on messages and like photos that I see, but don't really go to the explore page. So I hope you liked this video, and If you did, please like and subscribe, and feel free to comment below what you thought was interesting about this video, what you think I should make more of, and it's a wrap.